Yellow?
Just got off the train.
Hello? Who's that?
It's me. I'm at the station.
Cool.
Where are you?
Home. You?
We agreed to meet at the station.
Something came up.
I was gonna pick up the suit, then catch the 12:40 train back to London.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Hate You to Teach podcast. I'm your host, Icho Salinas, and today we're diving into a Bitcoin market that is being pulled in three different directions at once. We've got global conflict shaking the charts, a massive power play happening in South Africa, and a reality check for the miners who think AI is their jail-free card. Before we dive into the headlines, let's look at the ticker. Right now, the current price of Bitcoin is sitting at approximately $73,145. We are seeing some incredible volatility, so keep up your eyes on those charts as we talk.
Direct investors, across financial advisors, across institutional investors. So it's certainly a factor. I think what's really notable, and there's been some confusion, in various corners of the internet about this, is how resilient those flows have been and how disproportionately long-term buy and hold fundamental type investors we've seen in these products. You take, Bitcoin and IBIT, for instance, Bitcoin down, almost 50%, obviously from its all-time high that it made in October. The flows in IBIT on a year.
First up, let's talk about that price action. We just hit the $73,000 mark again, but the vibe is different this time. We are seeing major geopolitical tensions, especially this escalating war in the Middle East, sending shockwaves through the global markets. Usually, war creates a risk-off environment where people flee to gold, but Bitcoin is starting to act as that digital gold hedge. Well, the uncertainty is shaking traditional stocks. Bitcoin is holding its ground at these all-time high levels, providing that in times of global instability, people want an asset that isn't tied to any single government printing.
There's enough cash in the financial system.
An infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve.
Now let's move from the charts to the grid. There is some massive news coming out of South Africa. Eskom, the national power utility, is actually looking at offering discounted electricity rates, specifically for Bitcoin miners. Now, why would a struggling utility do this? It's about grid stability. By bringing in miners who can shut down their rigs instantly when demand of the rest of the country spikes, Eskom can manage their load more effectively while securing a steady stream of revenue. It's a win-win that shows Bitcoin isn't just a currency. It's a tool for energy infrastructure.
Its distribution division maintains a network of close to 400,000 kilometers of lower voltage power lines and underground cables. End to end, they would stretch almost 10 times around the globe. Eskom's 30 power stations can generate around 46,000 megawatts. This makes Eskom the largest power producer on the African continent. Baseload stations include coal-fired and nuclear.
Finally, I want to give a warning to the mining community. Lately, we've seen a lot of Bitcoin miners trying to pivot to AI. They think they just can swap their Bitcoin rigs for AI chips and print money. But here's the reality check. An AI pivot won't save the bad mining operation. The infrastructure required for high-performance AI computing is vastly different and much more expensive than what you need to mine Bitcoin. We're talking about different cooling needs, different latency requirements, and massive capital expenditures. If a miner is struggling because they have high power costs, moving to AI isn't a magic wand. It's just more expensive. It's a more expensive way to fail. Success in this space still comes down to one thing: cheap, sustainable energy.
Here, more than 15,000 acres of secured land with expansion potential to 30,000 plus are ready to deliver an unprecedented 15 gigawatts of total power capacity. That's 2.5 gigawatts of scalable, behind-the-meter renewable solar generation, including long-duration storage. 2.5 gigawatts of grid power via a double-circuit 345 kV interconnection with a confirmed on-site point of interconnection and a new...
That's the landscape for today. Whether it's war in the Middle East or energy breakthroughs in Africa, Bitcoin remains the center of the conversation. I'm Heicho Salinas, and this has been the Heicho to Teach podcast. Stay humble, stack sats, and I'll see you in the next one.